Welcome back, all my paranormal friends. We are at it again today, and I got some doozies for you guys. Oh my gosh. Now, some of you may have seen some of these before on other channels or whatever, but it actually pays to give them a second listen because you never know what you missed the first time, right? So, this first one is from FrancoTV. Now, if any of you have ever heard of him, go subscribe to him. He does some great content. He's from Florida, but he does a lot of his videos from South America. So he goes to what's the name of that place? Chile, all those places around there, and he does a lot of like cemetery work. So he does haunted, abandoned places and stuff like that. Stuff we like to see. All right, watch this.
I don't even know what the hell I just heard. It was right over here. It sounded like something fell or something. What the hell is that? That's the tomb. Hola?
He catches some amazing stuff. You guys have got to go watch him if you want to see more. He does have some on TikTok, but he's mostly on YouTube, so it's great for you guys. His name is Franco TV. Give him a listen. Now, I've been watching Franco for years, right? This guy has some pretty cool stuff. And he doesn't just do like, the ghosty kind of stuff. He does look for like people leaving witchcraft stuff in cemeteries when they're doing spells. In South America, they do a lot of grave robbing, I guess you can say. It's sad, but there's a lot of poor people, and if they can get a buck off something, they will. And a lot, I hate to say, is, in my opinion, entertainment purposes only, they steal some bones and they use it for rituals. So he finds a lot of this kind of stuff too. So really, give this guy a listen. You won't regret it, trust me. Now, this one here, I saw this one a few years ago, and I swear to God, it still haunts me to this day. Listen to this.
That's good. Hello?
Now, I don't know exactly the origination of this video, like the actual first guy that put it on there, because it's been knocked around so many times that I don't know the originality of it. But when I hear that sound of that crying little boy, it breaks my heart. It breaks my freaking heart. All I can think about is this kid, like in, early 1900s, where children weren't treated like they are today. They had to grow up really fast. And some of them were put to work at 7, 8 years of age. So them getting treated badly by a parent, both parents, caretaker, or whoever they're with, is not unheard of. That's why if you go into older cemeteries, you'll see a lot of young people buried there. Okay? And it's not always by illness. Just keep that in mind. But that one really broke my heart. I never got it out of my head, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. Put it in your head too. Okay, now, watch this one. This one we all know, okay? So I'm going to set you up for this one because it's redone again and again and again. But the guy who did it in this video, he's not the original one. Okay, there's been more before him that released this. But this is Michael Jackson's ghost caught in his home. Neverland? Yeah. Watch this.
What the hell? I just saw a shadow.
Isn't that freaky? So that reminds me a lot of the Jim Morrison ghost, right? Like Michael Jackson, he died in his home. So it's not unheard of that his spirit would linger there. He was very attached. He didn't leave it a lot unless it was like to go on tour, or sometimes he went shopping. You know, they showed him a couple times out in public going shopping. This guy's crazy. He'll buy everything and anything. He doesn't ask the price. He was actually getting very far in debt when he passed away because of his shopping addiction, believe it or not. So anyway, yeah, that's his spirit caught in his home. What do you think about that? I mean, do you guys really think that was him? Or do you think people are reaching a little bit? I think it was him. Personally, I think it was him. All right, on to the next one. Okay, here's another one that I've been watching for a while. Urbex Hill. If you guys haven't heard of him, go give him a listen. He's on YouTube as well, and he has all his stuff there on YouTube. He has a very good following. He was more of an urban explorer, which means somebody who went into abandoned, old, decrepit buildings and just looked around and you filmed it and you know, see what you could find, stuff like that. But as it so happens, he is from Detroit. So everybody knows that Detroit has, no, sorry, not Detroit, Cleveland. Why I said Detroit. He's from Cleveland. So in Cleveland, there was a lot of areas where there's a lot of like rundown, abandoned buildings. There's schools. He even went into a Masonic lodge that was abandoned. That's a really cool one too. You got to see that one. But watch this. Now, since he started catching paranormal on his abandoned outings, he's been doing a lot more paranormal stuff. He doesn't exactly go out to look for it, but he's in tune to it at the same time, okay? Now, he has a lot of paranormal stuff mixed in with his urbex exploration ones, so you've got to watch him. He's like really good. His name is Chris, and yeah, highly recommend watching him, guys. So that's my paranormal ones for this afternoon or this evening, whichever you're looking at it. Some people are even watching it in the morning, but that's okay. Paranormal is always around, no matter what time of day it is. So everything in this video is my thoughts, opinions, and or alleged, all for entertainment purposes only. Thanks, guys. Bye.